Guys, today we are going to play the Mughals and Timurids, and I will just show you the initial steps as the Timurids, and later on we'll form the Mughals, and I will show you how you can get a really good, a perfect world conquest setup as the Mughals, because I think it's the best world conquest nation. So if you haven't done a world conquest before, you should definitely play the Mughals, because they are just made for it. Now as the Timurids, we do start with cores on the entirety of this area. However, our vassals are really unloyal, and they will become more unloyal when our leader dies, and he's 67 years old. So definitely start with taking lead in taxation. You get liberty desiring subjects and diplomatic reputation. Also, you do always start with diplomatic reputation advisor, that is half cost, I think, all the time. So I will start with taking the burgher loans, and also take the strong duchies, that's a must. And also take the religious diplomats, because it helps his vassals out well. And now our vassals are loyal, but they will become disloyal when our leader dies. We will declare war on Ajam, and that will make our vassals like us because we become more powerful. But you should not give out more privileges, and we should seize land as well. Don't give out the monarch point privilege right now, because your vassals will hate you. We will make Ajam a rival. Also, we have a half cost advisor, so let's take him. Also on the diet, hopefully get something good, like getting a claim. Yeah, we did not get anything good, so I'll just take this. I'll click these decisions. And I will hire the free company because it's really cheap. Also, let's start roller marrying people, like Khorasan, Afghanistan. Next month we will do Transxoiana as well. But let's improve relation with Transxoiana, for example. And I will just prepare my army against Ajam, but I will not declare on them. We will get a event that will give us a special CB that lets us annex them. You'll get this event, just tells you that if your leader dies, the vassals will hate you. You'll get plus 50, they will get plus 50 Liberty Desire. Just remember to improve relations with your vassals. And we do start with a really good leader, general, but that is our leader, and if you use him, he will die really quickly. Okay, we did get the event, so we will declare war on Ajam with minus 50% annex cost, or taking the provinces. They do have some allies, so it's not going to be a super easy war, but hopefully our vassals will help us before our leader dies. Let's click this. Also do get this mission, but if we have double the army size of Ajam, we've got 10 power projection, and power projection is really important, so I'll just save this. So just make sure your armies stick together, and let's just make our vassals aggressive. Okay, so that was really fast. Our leader died, and now our vassals hate us like a lot. So yeah, we will not get any help. So on Khorasan, I can, for example, placate local rulers. So you can get the event where this guy dies, Muhammad Juki, or he survives, and if he dies, that's better, but he did survive, and we can't take the Liberty plus 15 because our vassals will just hate us. So I have to take this, the Pretender Rebels. So we are outnumbered here, but I can sort you from siege, and hopefully that will pay off. We should win this. And after that, I'll just stack wipe them and go back to Ajam. Also, you're legitimacy +1 until the end of the game, that's nice. And of course attack their armies when they split up their armies, so we can stack wipe them. Like for example here, maybe we'll stack wipe them. We got some bad rolls, so I don't think we'll do that. So for example, attack their army here because they are alone, and we should win this. Our truce is over, and they can ask for yeah, they will probably get supported by the Ottomans or something, so that's really bad, but we will fix this. I will also, for example, placate Fars. I can also placate Afghanistan, and I will just develop their province one time. We do have core in it anyway, so it doesn't really matter. For example, Transxoiana is supported by the Ottomans. And we will, for example, improve relation with Afghanistan, really important. And you'll just get this event where you can change the color of Fars and give him a good leader. I will just make him like this, so he's like toothpaste color. That's for example white piece Akinunu. And of course we'll marry your loyal subject. We will not get a Universalis Transxoiana for now. Let's peace out Shiran as well. And we took the last fort, but we just need to peace out Nogai. So even though our vassals are loyal, when people attack my vassals, even though they're disloyal, like my vassal will still defend its country. So Ajami is really stupid and I just went into Transxoiana and the guy got attacked, even though they are disloyal. So that's nice. Also, let's take this mission because we get power projection now. So let's peace out against Nogai. Now we can peace out against Ajam as well. So we fully annex Ajam. And our vassals should become more loyal, but Transxoiana is still supported by the Ottomans. Also we get this mission, which gives us more claims. Also remember to state the provinces because you have full cores, so that's really important. Now let's rival the Ottomans and the Mamluks. You can also get some allies like Jampur for example. You can also give out the estates that you want, but I will wait for the Monarch Point estates. Also I like the Dev Cost Scholar because we do want to get the Renaissance. And now our vassals are really loyal except for the support vassals because they become more loyal when you gain the cores. Let's also ally Gujarat for example. And this is a good country to declare war on because yeah, we need trade in Persia. It's a really good trade node and they do have a lot of trades, a trade center. So let's declare war on them. We will not call in Musasha, but maybe I'll take some land from them. We can also get some innovativeness. And we do have to develop for the Renaissance. Let's also get military tech 4. So Sistan and Transxoiana are slowly starting to get more loyal. For example, Sistan is 84, it's at 100. We got prospering tribes really early. I will just take the diplomatic because it's a cloth. The production is good. So let's peace out against Musasha. I will just take as many provinces as I can. And let's peace out Mazandaran. Let's also delete this fort. I will delete this fort as well. I did take admin tech right before this war, so that was not a good idea. Just don't do that. But we do get some more claims and we get mission with heretics. That's really good because we do have a lot of Shia provinces and our religious unity is really bad. Let's declare war on Gilan as well. Why not? Let's also do admin focus. Let's also start to develop Herat to get the Renaissance. And we do have a mission to get it to 25 dev. And we need 2 buildings. So let's just build a trade center here. So we get this mission. We get 50 support for Renaissance in our capital and some nice bonuses. So we are really close for this. Let's just develop it some more. For the second government form, I do like the manpower for the Timurids. So we do have a decision where we need to have 40% crown land and we are starting to get really close. I'll just use admin to develop this and we do have the Renaissance present, so I'll just take some loans. We can now embrace the Renaissance. We can't annex our we can't annex Transxoiana system, but we can start with Fars and Khorasan and Afghanistan as well. And then we will give out the let's see, where is it? Yes, the army integration policy, because we don't get the -3 diplomatic reputation. So let's take it. And you see it starts at 100% because we do have cores. You annex vassals that you have cores on for free. So make sure to annex 3 vassals at the same time. Let's also accept this. So now we will get Khorasan, Fars and Afghanistan for free. So now we are much bigger, and next month take, when we have stated our provinces, they should get more loyal. So just remember to state the provinces that you annexed. So Sistan did get a bit more loyal. I thought they would get more loyal, but I don't know. They asked me for royal marriage. That's interesting. They have friendly attitude towards me. But let's improve relation with Sistan and Transxoiana. Also, I will declare war on Biapas, but I will also call in Karakanyulu because I do want more trade in the Persia trade node. So let's go for it. Okay, now I can see that Transxoiana is starting to get loyal. They are under 100. Let's carry favors to get trust. We got this sack of Tabriz. That's really nice. Let's also defend this fort. This is a mountain, so we have good defensive terrain. But they do have a really good generals. So yeah, we do actually lose a lot of casualties. We may actually lose the battle. Okay, we won this battle, but that was really costly. So the general always gets good roll, but we should take them really hard this time. Let's peace out Kazim Kumuk as well. So let's peace out against Karakanyulu, take some money. I do prioritize the trade centers. And let's peace out Biapas. I need to get 40% crown land. I will just develop 235 and then I will seize land. So now we have 35% and let's seize land. And we should get the decision. Okay, so we just need to make our vassals loyal. We also get this mission, so let's take it. This gives us permanent claims on the provinces we took here. So this will make it cheaper to core it. So let's core the provinces right now. Also, we can take this mission, but our emirs do not have 60 loyalty. Otherwise, we would have gotten a discipline advisor. That's really nice. But let's just take it right now. Let's also take this mission. We get yearly arm purchase and just some morale of armies advisor. So let's just take him right now. So I will try to placate rulers like that, and we will just develop their province twice, and now they are loyal, and we should try to get a royal marriage with them, and we can even annex them right now actually. So let's annex them for free. And now we will gain a lot of development just for free. And I will just keep their armies because we have really low manpower. And as always, remember to state your provinces. We also take this mission, which gives us permanent claims. We also get this, exploiting the Ikta. Doesn't really matter that much what we take because we will form the Mughals anyway. So I'll just take this for 50 admin power. And let's also improve relation with Sistan. We also get this mission, return to the Sharia. So between these two events, the first one is the best one because getting the agenda for the ulama is annoying. Yeah, this one just removes the liberties are in subject requirement. We are already done with that. You should be too, so let's click this. And for our first idea group, I will take admin, but that's because I have a very little diplo. If you have a lot of diplo, go for diplomatic and then admin. Just make sure you have admin and diplo or vice versa. So we annexed Sistan, so we get this mission which gives us a lot of claims on northern India, and it gives us an insane general. So let's declare war on Delhi. They do have Bengal, which is powerful, but have a Jampur. And make sure you have vital interest in these premises. I can also declare war on Multan, and they are allied to Jampur, but they are in the same war as me, so they will not get called in. Let's go for the AE impact for the Splendor. And Jampur did occupy some of my provinces that I want, so I will just let them die, and they will peace out. Let's declare a Musasha as well, our truce is over. Let's also change our Scholar. And the merchant is good, but I'm going to take the aggression expansion impact scholar. So let's just change him. And Jumper did finally peace out, so we can think about peacing out. Let's for example try to stack wipe them here. We use still a really good general. We will not be able to stack wipe them, we are really unlucky with our rolls, and they may actually Okay, so we actually just made it, and they'll attack us again. They didn't manage to reinforce. But we do take a lot of casualties, but we should win this. Yes. Let's peace out against Bengal, remove their alliance, take 4 operations and some money. We can take a lot actually. So we may be able to stack wipe them here, and now the entire army is stack wiped. Remember, you have to take Delhi and either Lahore, Doab or Central Doab. So this is the best peace deal for us. It's going to be a little bit of border gore, but that's the only way we can take Delhi. Also, we will peace out Multan soon. Now we can peace out and we will get the coalition. The Mamluks are the only scary people here, but it's not really a problem. Also, let's seize land. And now we can get rid of this privilege. It's really bad. So now we don't have it. We also got we get this mission which gives us a really cheap advisor. That's really nice. So let's just take him right away and upgrade him. Let's also get military X6. That's huge. We are much stronger than anyone right now. We also get this mission and decision, which removes another privilege, so we don't lose free from progress growth. Also get some crown land, so let's take it. So now we do have 54, and now we can finally take the monarch point. And also we may want to take some guarding capacity because yeah, we are under. And what you can do is to actually declare war on Kashmir, and they are guaranteed by Delhi, so we can shorten our truce. So let's actually do that. So let's just white peace Delhi. Let's annex Kashmir. And I regret taking so much land because having over 100 overextension is really painful. We have gotten a lot of rebels. Let's start taking the admin ideas. For our third reform, we take the reform progress growth plus 20%. And we can form the Mughals if you want to. So it's up to you if you want to finish the missions before forming the Mughals, but I can't really be bothered. I will just form the Mughals right away. So let's state this province. And now we should be able to form the Mughals. And of course take the new ideas and ambitions. And of course you start with core creation costs, so that's really nice. Also, I will take the fourth reform. We got some government reform progress, I don't know how, but I like the extra diplomat. But this one can be good if you are trying to do roller conquest, because yeah, getting -2 unrest is nice. It makes your country much more stable. And of course we can accept every culture, so that's really broken. And we also get bonuses like -10% core creation cost if we take the Hindustani, which is right here. This is Hindustanis. And we'll take the mission, which gives a lot of claims, a lot of permanent claims. So that's nice. We will also take this mission, which gives new estate privilege. So I don't know if this is supposed to... I generally don't know, but we got another government reform. Like we have tier 7. I don't know if that's a bug, but I don't really complain. So we can, for example, take the improved relation. For now, I will just take the general estates, and for absolutism, change the royal decree. And we do have new government or new estates. For example, the dev cost is nice, and we do have to take the diplomatic power. And it's up to you for the rest. Like this one is good. I'll also take this from the Brahmins, tolerance to heathens, and just normal privileges. This one is nice too. It can give some reform progress growth, scaled by loyalty. And this gives land leader fire, and yeah, we do have some nice estates. And our capital is in Delhi, and this changes our main trade node. We want to change it back to Persia. So instead of changing actually our trade node, we'll just move our capital actually, because we do want to trade company India. If you have your capital in India, you can trade company India. So we'll just move our capital back here, and this should change our trade node as well to Persia. Let's also take some loans and we can upgrade our sensor trade. Let's sell land and seize land. Let's also declare on Delhi and we will take Baluchistan as well. We can even take Tech 7 ahead of time and that gives us access to artillery, which I would really like. Let's also dissolve our alliance with Jampur, we don't need them anymore. Let's hire some artillery. Let's annex Baluchistan. Let's fully annex Delhi. Let's use favors. Let's make Gujarat break their alliance with Sindh. And we will declare on Sindh right away. Also declare war on Karakorum. Let's peace out Sindh. Let's fully annex Karakorum as well. Also we get this mission and it gives us some governing capacity. We are also making a trade company of the Basra trade node. So now we will get an extra merchant. I can for example make trade companies of Lahore for example. And now we get 2 merchants for trade companies. I do have the peasants for loading, so I just have to wait for 50% manpower. That's really annoying. Also take admin tech 7 and just go straight ahead for diplomatic ideas. So what we can actually do is to ally the Mamluks, and I will just do that for so that the Ottomans don't become too powerful, because they do get really powerful when they get the Mamluks. So we can just prevent that from happening. Okay, so we are finally finished with the disaster, so I will just declare war on Jampur for example. Let's make Central Dorab our war target, and we will also get at war against Gujarat. No problem with that. Well, I didn't know that we will keep this as the Mughals thought just the Timurids had this, or just if you have the Ikta. So of course we will take the corporation cost, that's really nice. Our general is really insane, like we just stack wipe everyone. We won't stack wipe this army, but we deal so much damage. And also we can take adaptability, which makes it insanely cheap to core provinces. Just look how cheap it is to core it, 121, and this is a lot of dev. Like this province is 24 dev, so it's really broken. Let's also sell land and seize land. And we will not stop, we will just declare war on Nagar, and we will call him Malwa, we will call him Bengal, and we'll annex Sindh as well. Also, core creation cost does affect core creation time, so I think if you have over 80%, you will core so fast that the rebels will not have time to rise up, if I remember correctly. I think it's 80% or 85%, but yeah, that's really vital for world conquest. Let's annex Sindh. Let's peace out against Malwa and against Nagar. And this country just spawned right in front of us, so let's just declare on them fully annex. So we got a new mission, which gives us more permanent claims. Let's declare war on these northern nations as well, and Jampur will be called in, but we'll just white peace them to shorten our truce. White peace Jampur. I'll also declare on Gujarat, and they are allied to Chagatai, so let's take them as well. Let's annex Jharkhand. And let's annex all these little nations. It's only 62 admin power to core this. Peace out. Let's also ally Poland. I trade community trade centers here, and we got another merchant. These merchants really do make a huge difference for income. Our truce is over, so let's declare on Jampur. Peace out Jampur, 87 to core. Let's declare on Kutch as well. Let's declare on Shirvan as well, they have no allies. Let's also vassalize Hassa. And our trade node is really good, it's at 31 ducats, that's why you make trade companies get merchants. So yeah, you'll make a lot of money from this, like we are making over 100 ducats. So that's why India is so good to just get it into Persia. Peace out. So I will declare on these 2 nations, I will call these 2 nations in, and I will also call in Vijayanagar, Vijayanagara can be quite powerful, but should not really be a problem. Also, their fort is mothballed, so you should just try to rush them if you are in a similar situation as me. So just try to assault this day one. It should be really fast. Takes like just a few days. We also get this nice mission which gives us scoring capacity and some more claims. Also, let's take this mission. It gives us a really good advisor. Yeah, we have a level 5 advisor for 7 ducats. Totally not broken. Let's also become the Defender of Faith. Why not? Let's, for example, attack their army. We should stack wipe them here, I think. Yeah, that's an easy stack wipe. Let's also take Province Force across minus 20%. Pretty cool. Let's also take our last admin ideas, and we do get guarding capacity plus 20%. So we have a lot of guarding capacity. Let's also take this mission. It just gives us claims on Afghanistan, on provinces that we already have. This gives us claims on Central Asia and Iran. Not really special. And we do get a nice mercenary company and a discipline advisor. And we also get the core creation cost. I think this is until end of the next age, so I will just save it to age of Reformation. Let's also take this land. It's a lot of unjustified demands costs. That's unfortunate, and a lot of overextension, but I'll still take it. We will core really fast, and let's fully annex these two countries here. We also got a new mission which gives us more claims and some money and a new estate privilege. Let's also sell titles and seize land. And I will build some courthouses in my country to save some guarding capacity. Also, colonialism spawn, so we do have to develop it or hope to get it from someone in Europe. Let's also take this mission, gives us some government reform and makes the treasury advisor to make us lose corruption. I will take the trade steering and trade company governing post for tier 8, but it's really up to you. There is not one here that is the absolute best. Let's also declare war on Malva. And let's also declare war on Bahmanis, and they are guaranteed by Vijayanagara, so that's really perfect. Let's white peace Vijayanagara to shorten our truce. And we will also declare war on Ladakh, because they are a tributary of Chagatai, but we are already at war with them, so now it's the perfect time. And we will of course take the land acquisition for cheaper court creation costs. Let's annex Bahmanis. Let's declare war on this nation as well. Annex this guy as well. Let's take our last Diplo idea. And let's take the policy. Let's just take these two provinces here for nicer borders. This is also a good province to take because it's a center of trade and we can just trade company it and we'll get a free merchant from it. So if I just trade company this province, we will be really close to get a merchant. It's at 40% from just one province. For example, we can trade company Kathmandu, and I think that should be enough. So now we have 4 merchants from trade companies. We can send our merchant to Coromandel, for example. Fully annex Ladakh. And let's peace out Malva too. We get another mission which gives us more guarding capacity and more claims. And we can also take this mission which gives us claims and gives us a new estate. I'll just do it because why not, I just want to try it. Let's give out the estates. We can get 30% manpower from Hindu provinces. And I think there is a way to get Maratha units, and I think they are really good, but I won't really bother with it. Let's also take this mission, which just makes us lose separatism in Hindu provinces. And we can also take this mission, which gives us a nice advisor and more tolerance of heathens. So, and another mission, which gives us stability. And let's just take that guy right away. There he is. because this will save us from rebels, and that's really nice. Also, I said that I was going to develop for colonialism, but I don't think it's worth to do it, because our nation is so big that it's going to take a lot of time before it spreads. So I'll just ask Poland or some European country to give it to me when they can. I will also make some trade ships. And let's go for the ship trade power. Let's sell Cranland and seize land again. We also got another merchant from just trade company in these provinces, and using this upgrade and upgrade to level 2. Let's put this new merchant in Bengal. And let's declare war on Gujarat. Let's fully annex Gujarat. Let's also protect some trade in Hormuz, because yeah, a lot of trade goes into here. We also got 10 discipline event, so now we have 120 discipline for 10 years. And let's declare war on Vijayanagar, our truce is over. Let's also peace out against Vijayanagar. And I will also go to war against this nation. And this will call in Vijayanagar. I will just white base Vijayanagar. This will also call in Bengal, but Bengal is allied to Ming. And Ming happens to be actually very powerful, and so I'll just remove their alliance with Ming, with Bengal. So let's just declare this war and just go for the capital to shorten our truce. And we can just white peace them. And since we have a lot of discipline, we can just stack wipe everyone. This army will get slaughtered. Should be an easy stack wipe. Let's remove the alliance with Ming. Let's annex Golconda. Let's go to war against Jampur, annex them, and annex Berar and hopefully Malva. But I don't think I will invade the Maldives. Let's go for it. I will also start my golden era. This gives us even more core creation costs. Let's annex Berar. Let's annex Malva. We will also annex Jampur. And this will give us core creation cost -10. I should have taken the Hindustani people culture group provinces a long time ago, but now we have a lot of core creation costs. Our core creation cost is basically at around 75%, because we do have all power cost -10 as well. Also, we get this mission, which gives us a lot of permanent claims on Bengal. We will also get yearly absolutism plus 10% max effect if we take this decision, but this is we are not in the age of absolutism, but still the Mughals even excel in the age of absolutism and can get a lot of administrative efficiency. Also, I think there is a mission that gives 10% admin efficiency if you release Deccan, which is probably the best mission in the game. It's a really broken mission. We also took burger loans, and now we have 6,000 ducats. Our loan cap is really big. Also, we trade companies only this state, and we have another merchant. And I'm starting to run out of governing capacity, so let's give out more governing capacity privileges. We even eclipsed Ming, and Ming is like, they are not even small, they are like really powerful, but we still eclipse them. We also make 200 ducats right now, and our trade node is worth 50 ducats, while the English channel is like, our trade node is double of any trade node. It's double of Genoa, Sevilla, and the English channel, and it's only going to get much higher. Getting manufacturers in India and Persia is a must, because the trade goods here are just so good. Like, you have so much cloth and cotton and dyes, silk. It's really the best. It's really one of the best regions to play as to just be rich. And we can even ally Ming. If we ally Ming, we are allied like with Poland, Mamluks. You know what? Why not? Let's just actually ally them. Now we are allied like with 3 really powerful nations, so no one will really declare on us. Let's use this new merchant in Gulf of Aden. This is a good trade node. Our alliance with Ming was not lasting long, so let's just rival them again. Also, the Age of Reformation has just started. We should get the war score cost for other regions as fast as possible. We also do have a unique Mughal artillery combat ability plus 15%. Also, we can ask Cyprus for knowledge sharing, so let's do that. Let's activate the advancement effort in our capital. Okay, so the mission did not last for the next stage. Now we just get permanent claims on Persia. So just in your situation, just take the mission as soon as you can. We do have max military power. I will, instead of using it on military technology, I will use it on generals to get my army proficiency. Always a great idea to do that. And let's declare war on Bengal. Let's fully annex Kuge. We will also use spare points to develop some of these provinces. These provinces are amazing to develop. This is cotton with grasslands. You can just develop all this to 10. This is another good province to develop. This is a trade company. But yeah, try to develop your silk provinces and cotton. You will make a lot of money from that. Like for example, this province. So I will take my claims because my mission forces me to take claims to continue my path in my mission tree. So we get this, we get more permanent claims and even more guarding capacity, which is nice. I see that Bengal has guaranteed a nation, so let's get a claim and declare on them so you can reset our truce. Let's get a claim. And let's just declare on them. So let's just white peace Bengal. Let's also declare also on the hordes. I think this is a good time. Let's declare on Chagatai and call in Nogai as well. Let's fully annex you. But I'm going to take admin ideas anyways, just so that I can take humanist ideas. You can take military idea if you want to in your situation. Well, I'll take a humanist idea to just not get rebels ever again. For example, nationalist -2. There's a separatism. So let's take this from Nogai. Let's also take this from Chagatai. Let's sell our crown land and seized land. We also got another merchant from this state here, just trade company in this state and upgrading the trade center to level 2. So just again trade company to get merchants. So now we have 11 merchants. I will just use them to collect with or collect in Persia. Also, truce with Bengal is over, but they are allied to Ming, so I have to go to war against Ming as well. But they do have low mandate, so should not really be a problem. Let's also change our scholar to the development cost. So let's take the religious wars. Succession war between Castile and Austria, that's interesting. We can also propagate religion, and we can essentially just make the entirety of India Sunni without using missionaries. So let's just white peace Ming. And let's also peace out Bengal. We also get this mission, which gives us more claims, and we can take free decision or events. Click on one of these buttons, and I will choose the admin power and to lose years of separatism to not get rebels. Let's also core this. Also, we need to build guarding capacity buildings like town halls. Just build a town hall in your situations. Just build a courthouse in every province. You need to be below guarding capacity. Also, we assimilated a lot more people. Also, taking ideas just cost 268. There's an event for humanists that makes it cheaper to take ideas. So we core so fast in our permanent claims provinces because they do get minus 25% core creation cost. You core so fast that the rebels, they don't have time to rise up. Like, we did not even get rebels in Bengal because we cored so fast. And now we have really good national rests. Well, crown land and seize land again. Let's declare on this nation. And this nation as well. Let's fully annex. Annex again. And Ming is starting to die. Let's also finish up humanist ideas. And we get a new policy, improve relation, not really special for us. I will remove this policy, diplomats and monthly autonomy change, we don't really need that. And let's declare war on Vijayanagar. Let's peace out against Vijayanagar, we are all going to almost fully annex them. We also get another mission which gives us more government capacity and more claims and some ducats. And we also get another mission. We can release Deccan for the administrative efficiency. They nerfed it. Before it was 10%, now it's 5%, but it's still really good because efficiency is one of the best modifiers, especially for World Conquest. Also, we do have a mission to hire more cavalry. We can get, for example, movement speed at the end of the game or cavalry shock. I do think the movement speed is actually really good. Movement speed is really underrated. So it's up to you. I do think the Machiavellian Reign is really good when we can get no CB wars. So you know what? Actually, I'm going to take this because this way I can, for example, declare on, let's say, Landshut, and we can use no CB, and we won't lose stability from doing this. We will just get some aggregate expansion, but I don't know, at this point aggregate expansion doesn't really matter that much. You'll just get war exhaustion and some. So this way you don't even need to make claims. This will, you know, make it much faster to take over countries because you don't need to always fabricate a claim. And now we get the mobile warfare, and I do think the movement speed is the best one here. And I do think that maybe I was wrong, maybe I should have developed colonialism because it's taking such a long time to spread, so I'll just take the tech, I just don't care. So we don't fall behind. But yeah, this is really overpowered. I don't know how we got to tier 9, but you're not supposed to get to tier 9 before like the 1600s, or I don't know, you need to do some exploits to get here. Like, this is really weird. Maybe this is because we had this reform, we get this reform, and therefore you just get down here, you just skip all the other reforms. So that's maybe a bug from Paradox, but you know, that makes this country even more broken to just get so many reforms. And we didn't even get rebels. Like, we took so much land, we got over 100 overextension, and we didn't even get rebels. Like, we have no rebels. And our force limit is huge, so we can just hire more units. Let's also use our next merchant in Malacca, because I did trade companies and provinces in Bengal, like for example here. I will prepare for our war against the Ottomans. I will move all my troops and we will declare on them. We can't even call in the Mamluks, so it shouldn't really be a hard war. I can even call in Austria actually, I just ally them, I can just promise them land. Let's sell our Crownland again and seize land. This is just a good way of making money. So let's declare this war, it should be easy I think. We can take the Mughal artillery combat ability, we have our own special bonus. So we do have a big battle here, but we should beat them. We have so good generals. Let's take these two provinces for Hormuz. They give a lot of trade in the Hormuz trade node. We are taking a really bad battle here, but I'll just try to win it. I don't think we can win this. We will actually take a lot of casualties, but let's just see. We can win it, just barely. Yeah, look at the casualties. This was a mountain fort with a rampart. For example, fight them in the mountains and hopefully we can deal with more casualties. They are still dealing a lot of casualties. They have more discipline. We are losing so much people against them in mountains. That's kind of insane. You can always do the trick. Now their army is just stuck here, so we can just siege whatever we like. I will just take this peace deal, so next time we should be really close to the capital and take some of the forts. And Austria is breaking the alliance, I don't really care. You can also vassalize the Maldives, why not do that? And we can give out these strong duchies. Let's also give out some more governing capacity villages. We need governing capacity. We can finally embrace colonialism, that took a long time. So let's attack up. Seize land and let's crown land again. I'll also declare war on Southeast Asia, we'll call in Ayutthaya as well. Let's also declare war on Bengal. Let's fully annex Bengal. We can take this mission which gives us permanent claims on Burma, which is nice because we get cheaper cores, core cheaper on these provinces. Let's peace out against Khmer. Let's peace out against Ayutthaya as well. We do have 200% overextension. And we will also peace out against Piegu. Also, we do have permanent claims on Malacca. We can annex these countries as well, let's just declare war on them. We first annex this country. We will also annex this country. And this country as well. We will also annex this country. It's a lot of expansion, but I don't really care. Let's annex them. Let's also declare war on Vijayanagar. Let's fully annex these guys as well. And these guys as well. And we are getting like no rebels. It's so broken. Like we get like a few rebels, but we always have like 200% overextension. And it doesn't really matter because our unrest is really good. And let's annex Vijayanagar. And we can fully annex the rest of the countries. We also get a new mission which gives us more permanent claims on the Indo-China region. We also get some morale of armies. So now we have even more claims. Also we can do the Viceroyalty of Deccan decision. I will just do something really quick before I click this. You should state and core all the highlighted areas because you will still have your core after releasing the vassal, so that you can annex them for free because you don't lose your cores. But if you don't state the provinces and core them, you will lose your cores, and trade companies will also make you lose the cores. So just state all the provinces here and core them. So I will click this now. We got 5% admin efficiency, and now we have Deccan. And yeah, we have cores on the entirety of the country. So if we want to annex them, it will be for free. So just remember to state and core the provinces. And I'm going to end the video right here. If I wanted to, I could be much more aggressive and just take the entirety of the world. But I'm not going to do that. I do think World Conquest can be really boring. But yeah, if you just do this setup, you just conquer India and Persia, make it your base, you can really just conquer the entirety of the world because you will core so cheaply and you will be insanely rich. So money will not really be a problem. We are just rooting our corruption right now, that's why. And you can have a huge army, no one can really stop you. So if you want to do a world conquest, play the Mughals.